Well, that's during training. During training. But alrighty, so I'm making this video basically to have a talk with my my cadets and basically everyone out there to show you basically what not to do. I hope it goes through. I hope it goes through because this officer is smoking on the job for one, and he's basically not wearing his hat, and he's a motor unit. But technically, that's the funny thing. He's way out of uniform. Because he just had a car a minute ago, and now he's got a bike. So this just keeps getting better and better. So this is a state trooper, technically uniform, and I'm going to be completely honest with my cadets and my the FHP officers that are joining the server. I am all one for having everyone join the server. It is more than welcome. I will post the thing here in just a second. But number one, you are not allowed to be smoking on the job. And they always get the first punch off. Put the fucking cigarette away or I'll put you fucking down. Really? 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 Alright. Buddy, you done did piss me off. You're done. Now, I'm not going to recommend that on the side of the road, but these fucking officers are not going to be doing this shit on the side of the road. So, I'm going to make this very clear to all the FHP and the Sheriff's Department people, and I'm going to make it very clear to my gang unit heads. Your shirt is to be worn at all times. Whether you are in the store, whether you are on a traffic stop, whether you are at home. You are to be wearing your shirt. Because if you get a call, you need to be there. Only time you are not allowed to be wearing your shirt is when you are off duty. I'm going to go through very quickly what you are supposed to be wearing as a state trooper. For one, this is a state trooper uniform, but he's wearing the wrong clothes. So you're going to go here into the clothes menu. You are going to take off those fucking boots. That is not a fucking suggestion. Those boots are to go off unless you are a motor unit. This guy was not a motor unit at first. Second, unless you are inside your vehicle, your trooper hat is to be on at all times. This is not, again, a suggestion. I take very much disrespect to people who do not follow the FHP codes and the law enforcement way. Okay, I've lost friends who are Wisconsin state troopers. I take a lot of disrespect to people who disrespect this hat. Do not do that in my server. Second of all, that is one of the uniforms where your dress code is not adjustable at all. You will do that. Second of all, this is the Florida Pinellas County Sheriff's Department uniform, or Pasco County, whatever we are. I don't remember, but whatever. It's one of those two. Anywho, I'm tired. I've been up for since 3 a.m. This is not tolerated. I have seen this by a couple of my deputies already. This is not tolerated. That is to be on at all times. The only time you are allowed to use your taser is if you are taser trained. You are not taser trained, you are not allowed to do that. Second of all, with the hats, for an example, if you're just on a traffic stop, the hat is optional from what I have heard, but again, this makes no fucking sense. We are not, no offense to Ryan and Rex, we are not Texas, okay? This is not going to be tolerated. All right? So that goes through that uniform dress code, and I hope to God this is live streaming. Second of all, there is one more uniform that everybody in my server thinks that they can bypass me. If you are trained as police officer, I train the police department and the other one. This is actually going to be retextured, so don't worry. But this is actually a work in progress. This will be done tomorrow. We haven't have anyone for PD yet that's actually fully trained. A lot of people that come in the server and they want to check out what we have, you're going to need... we do have Mellow Trainer in. Other than that, you're going to need the other thing, the Simple Native Trainer from Single Player. Now, this is what I'm going to go over because this happened in my last server. You are to either have your gun down there or your gun up here. All right, I've seen it both ways. Another thing, if I see this and you are a TAC unit, basically what that means is you're basically the go-to person for emergency calls. I'm going to have a talk with you. Okay? If you are in an accident report and you have witnessed a 1050, this vest is to go on. There is no discussion about that. Second of all, very funny. Second of all, okay, the vest is to be worn when you are in shots fired calls, especially. It protects your lives. Now, I'm a very fun RPing server, but do not disrespect the uniform by any means necessary. And do not smoke on the job or you will end up like that fucking state trooper right there. That punched me twice, which was bullshit. Anywho, the server is open to everyone. The server is up 24/7. If it goes down, I will let you guys know. But right now, at this moment, the server is up. You may come, join, have fun. I've heard there's server-side ELS and client-side ELS. I'm not 100% sure on that. I need someone to test it. But basically, all the cars are made by me. The Explorer that was on LCPDFR has actually been revamped. This is the brand new version. I fixed the patterns, and I fixed the light bars sticking out the front. I do currently have an issue where in some people's games, that top light bar is red. Ignore my driving. I'm trying to show you something. Should probably pull over. We're a very fun role-playing server. All right, we do have headlights, by the way. They're right there. We are a very fun role-playing server. Kind of to give you a little glimpse of what I'm currently have in the works for what I'm working on. Ignore the takedowns. Again, I am currently working on this. I haven't attached everything yet. This is basically my work in progress. This is going to be a Clearwater PD Christmas tree. The one I'm copying off of is currently, I don't have a video of, but I'm doing my best with pictures, and that's really not helping matters. But ignore the white. I just decided to add that. We're actually different than most Florida servers out there. We actually do the skins that are part of the police department, and we kind of go a little haywire with the lights, just because we wanna have fun. When the sheriff's department, if you were a part of the sheriff's department and you passed my training is very simple. I'm not like other servers. Basically, traffic stops, pit maneuvers, shootings, cover system. Basically, we're going to start breaching training as well. And basically, we're going to do that down by the animal area. There's so much to come to this server in the next few days. I've actually been working on it for about 2 months now, and it's finally out of the beta stage, and it's actually, we're getting a lot of people on. We actually had 17 randoms join today, and we didn't catch them in time, but they were in the server looking at stuff. Now with the server side menu, hopefully we can fix that confusion. Another thing is, you know, if you want to join at any time during our RP, you're more than welcome to. The only thing we ask is that if you want to check out the cars, you stay out of the AOP area, which is where the patrol takes place. But other than that, we've had a lot of people on. The other day we had 11 people on. So I gotta say, it's doing a lot better than LSLAPD. We still have LSLAPD, but this is probably the best one. But I'm right back. I need to get a drink. Let's go through a few of the basic rules in the server. If somebody tells you to stop or an admin tells you to stop, basically you stop what you're doing immediately, and one, you apologize to the person that you pissed off, and basically you continue doing the RP. One thing we take very seriously in here is we're all adults. We don't need to have the maturity issues that we have on a daily basis. And by the way, I would like to also point out one more thing. My computer is not faring very well at the moment, so you may experience lag spikes. You may notice that there are not a lot of live streams lately due to the fact that there is mass amounts of problems with my computer. Like, as right now, I'm only getting 40 FPS out of 120. I currently am looking into the issue. My brother says that my graphics card might be dying, and my computer needs to be in a brand new case with a brand new liquid cooler because both are actually shot. So this will not prevent me from doing patrols, but this will basically tell you guys what's going to happen. I have admins, actually 2 new admins, old admin and 2 other new admins who actually run the server while I'm gone, and they're both Civ trained. We do a little bit of civilian training, and actually Ryan, and their names are Ryan and Rex, and they host the civilian training. They are the stress testers of the server. Most people don't have this in a server, but we have it where, for an example, the server gets stress tested. Our deputies that go through training, they get stress tested. They are the go-to people when it comes to testing my deputies to their max. And right now, I hate to say it, but I currently have a deputy that is actually failing training, so we're going to go through an assessment actually tomorrow. Another thing I want to point out, training is every night. I try to do it every night. I've actually done 4 training sessions the last few nights. I was supposed to do one tonight, but the guy did not show up. In fact, actually, he left the Discord and then DM'd me and said that he didn't want to be pinged, but yet he was in every other fucking server but ours. So I mean, that's his own problem. So right now, Rex is stress testing me. Another thing I'm going to tell you right now, nobody in this server uses speed boost. We do not use speed boost. So basically that is a no-no. At this time, I can tell you that if anybody accuses my 2 civilians of using speed boost, they will actually get a strike. 2 strikes and holy shit desync. Holy shit desync! 2 strikes, and basically they are actually removed from the server, temporary banned. We do have an admin menu now. We are currently working on it. Unfortunately, like I said, I've been up since yesterday at 3 a.m. I just got home this morning, or last night at about 9:45 p.m. No, it was 10. I went to work at 9. I got home at 10:05 a.m. and or p.m. and I haven't slept since. So I'm actually running low on sleep. So I've been every day I come home. You can ask any of my admins. Any day I come home, I immediately I work on the server. There is no ifs or buts about it. The server is my top priority because it's my server and it's accelerating. It's not only accelerating, but it's growing. Like I said, we had 17 randoms randomly join the server. I can definitely. What the fuck? I was looking at the phone. Ignore that. There's a lot of desync right now. We might have to restart the server. Rex, you there? You are desyncing really bad, dude, and so is every car around me. Like, if you look at this, I don't even know where the fuck they are. I'm trying to keep up with you. But at the same time, I can't see where these AI cars are coming from. I think that one was in my lane. Well, somewhat. But basically, right now we don't really have an RP going on. I'm just showing you guys what Rex does. Holy shit! What? So when we don't have desync going on, we do have a stress test going on, and right now none of my deputies are on. So it's kind of just like a screw around moment, and these people are actually known. This felon is actually known for shooting at officers, so we'll see what we can do here. What the hell? Dude, I don't know where the fuck you are! As you guys can see in the sky, you can usually tell if there's desync in the server, and you can see the birds are not flying and they're actually lagging a little bit. So let me put it this way. Now that Rex stress tested me and I failed because of desync, let me put it this way very lightly. If your car is stolen by my civs, I actually made a very fatal mistake, and let me put it this way. It is your own fault because you did not lock your car door. I'm actually getting a script in that will lock your door and you can hit a certain key and unlock it. Rex just pointed out a very good fact for the live stream. If your car is stolen, let me tell you what you are not allowed to do, and there's a reason behind it. You are not allowed to do this. You are not allowed to spawn another car and just continue the pursuit as if nothing happened. Because in real life, would an officer just spawn another car? No, they wouldn't. They wouldn't. So basically, that's what I'm going to say is they wouldn't do that. So with that being said, we're going to continue trying to find Rex because he's stress testing me right now, which I didn't approve of. Fucking desync. So, I see you, Rex. Hi. So, another thing is try to avoid, like, traffic accidents as much as possible. You have fucking brakes for a reason in the game. Please use them. And officers don't floor over freaking railroad tracks if they're in a pursuit. They take their time. They don't want to wreck their cars. I know that for a fact, okay? I've seen live PD. I know how it is, all right? You're gonna shoot my car. Okay, so now let me put it this way, all right? Ignore that. Fucking wrong gun. I hit give all weapons earlier. Hold on. Yes. All right. Let me point out another fact. Your car rolls. Trooper. What happens next? What happens next? Trooper. Your car rolls. You took a little bit of damage. What happens next if I was in a pursuit? Exactly. So basically, we're showing you guys right now on the server what not to do. So for starters, also, when you're at a traffic stop, I can't stress this enough. I have deputies who watch my channel, so please listen to this heed and warning. If you're at a traffic stop, there is no if or buts about it. You call for an additional. There is no if or buts about it. Trooper, I need those codes, by the way, so I can give them to my deputies. When? I don't have the message. Can you send them again? Or are they in our DMs? Okay, I'll have to look again. So I rolled my car. I'm not going to just walk away from that. So, unfortunately, I lose the suspect. I lose my car. I lose the pursuit. This is why we do stress testing. Because, let's say, for an example, I were to continue that pursuit, and my sergeant noticed that my car... I just got in a pursuit, and I called out a 1050, and my car, for an example, is in perfect condition. Then my sergeant is going to ask me, hey, why is your car fine if you were just in a 1050? And immediately you're going to get called into the office. Because that's not realistic, and it's going to look like you just used God mode on your car, or you fixed your car, which again, in real life, we don't fix our cars. Let's say, I hope I have it. I hope I have it disabled. It's just automatically enabled. So let's say this happens. The driver's dead. I'm in a pursuit with a felon suspect who killed 7 officers. Trooper, do I continue the pursuit? Or do I check the person who I just hit, make sure it's okay, get my traffic advisor vest on, and I start blocking off the road, getting EMS, and I do the role play? Exactly. Exactly. Yes, exactly. Yeah. It's up to you guys. We will gladly take civs any day. But another thing is what I just did, nobody pointed out inside the live stream, so I will point it out. I've been actually playing you guys all along. We set this up tonight to do this, and nobody caught it. So let me put it this way. I'm doing a big no-no right now. A big no-no. Not only is the civilian dead, my car's damaged, I was in the wrong lane doing a pursuit, and my car's full of blood, or mud, whatever you want to, it looks like blood on my screen, and I'm in the wrong uniform in the sheriff car. That's a no-no. Yep. I was stress testing the people on the live stream as well, because I have people who want to join this community, and I'm going to tell them right now, police are nowhere near sheriff. In fact, sheriff is higher than police, but state is higher than both. He's loading flares, so I know where he is. I already know where he is. So yep. Exactly. Just because you're a cop and you go in a different county or a different state and say you're a cop and that you can do this and that, you can actually, it is true, you can be arrested for impersonation. It is not allowed whatsoever. Another thing, I've caught a couple of my deputies doing during one of our role plays. Yeah, I caught that the other day, whoever did that, by the way. So let me point out one major problem with what you just did. For starters, I'm Michael. Ignore that. I forgot to use the right menu. Second of all, okay, I stole a civilian car as an officer, and I drove into a gas pump on purpose and then made a call saying that I hit the gas pump. Exactly. And then I see this happen. I see this happen. All right, I'm back on duty. Let's go, guys. Let's go. I'm back on duty. I'm back on duty. All right, I got an explosion at Panora, Doctor, Grand Sonora Desert, Southwest. Nope, it's west. Nope, it's northwest. I see that all the fucking time. That doesn't help me tell you where you are. Stay in one spot where the explosion occurred and tell me where it is. Because tell me that you could be spinning around and your compass will change every time. Okay, point it out. Exactly. Another thing, when you call for backup, okay, Rex, I'm going to use you for an example. Don't fire back, okay? Rex, I want you to do me a favor. Light up my car, but not me, just the car. Ready? Do it. I need backup! I need backup! I need backup! Shots fired! 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 Okay, suspect's down! Suspect's down! Okay, I still need backup, though. My car is on fire. What the fuck? I see that all the time when I roleplay with people. I cannot stand that. You called for backup. Stay the fuck down. Now, I'm going to try and heal this car again. And Rex, I want you to revive yourself. And I'm going to point out the only way and the only reason you should ever engage when you call for backup. And Trooper can agree with me on this. Okay, Rex. So you can revive yourself. You can revive yourself. I'm going to point out the only reason I ever want to see you engage in battle. In battle. Oh my god, I feel like I'm playing Pokemon. Anyway. So Rex, you can just teleport back over here. I don't know where you went. Yeah, we're working on that. We will get that in the game as soon as possible. Now, I thought I'd make this video before I went to bed for the night because I have work at 5:30 in the morning. It is my last day this week, and then I have one day off. Alright. Rex, light up my car, and then I want you, while I'm under fire, and I'm going to return fire with just basically doing this, okay? One, I've never seen an officer do that, so we'll point that out. Second of all, I want you to come up to the front of my cruiser. Alright? So I called for backup, right? Backup's en route. They say ETA 20 seconds. We're just around the corner, right? I'm under fire. I returned 2 shots, right? Okay. Now, I've seen people engage immediately. Okay, the car's on fire. Now, come to the front of the car. You didn't have to light it up that bad. Just a little bit. Alright. So now, the only way you would engage with the suspect is, for an example, if he's right in front of you and he's got a gun on you. Right by your car. Because you called for backup, you're undercover, you're under fire. You're not going to freaking return fire with your car under fire. I don't care what you've seen on CSI Miami. You don't do that! The only way you engage is if he comes to your car, your position. So that car is going to blow up. I don't know why. It blows up way too fucking easy. You only hit the... Okay. It's a dud. It's a dud. It's a dud. Oh, that brings up another thing that I was in Code Zero, and they used to do this all the time. Now, that engine's not going to start now. 1, it was on fire. Okay? And 2, I've seen this in GTA Story Mode actually a couple times with some famous YouTubers that were a part of Code Zero back in the day with me and Cheesy. This, I'm not going to tolerate. Alright, 1 bullet. Now, 1 or 2 things are going to happen when you do this. 1, it's going to completely lock out your car. Like, literally, completely lock it out. Alright? Or 2, you shoot the radiator, and you can get back in it, and it will heal itself, basically, over time. That's not realistic. Like, at all. In real life, if you shot the radiator and your car was on fire, I'm pretty sure it would ignite. I'm actually 100% certain on that. So those are some things that I wanted to point out for all the deputies and everything like that are joining my community and joining the department of the Sheriff's Department and the police. I train right now the police department and the Sheriff's Department because I don't have anybody suitable to train officers at the moment. Again, it's very easy to pass training, alright? It's very simple. Trooper, if you want to join FHP, you have to go through Trooper's training. Because he's FHP in real life, okay, he does that training, specifically. Now, if you join the police department or the Sheriff's Department, I have a little bit more than experience with those departments, okay? I've also been a part of RP servers for like 9 years. I've been a part since San Andreas. So I'm going to tell you right now, I run my department pretty strict, alright? And back in the day, we had a video called Come Join LSLAPD Brand New fivem Server. It got over 120 views. And it was a very bad video because of the lag. One thing I'm going to demonstrate with this civilian car. Pull over. Pull over. Pull over. Shit, we're in a pursuit! We're in a pursuit! We're in a pursuit! Suspect's running from me! He just took off! He just took off! I don't know what happened! He just took off! You just fucking rammed his car. Of course he's gonna take off. Or I saw this. Shots fired, shots fired. He's taking off, he's taking off. I'm in a pursuit. Suspect returned fire at me. You honestly think I'm dumb? Like seriously? Like, really? No. I'm going to name a quota that basically gets a lot of officers through the academy in my town and actually helps them become better officers in my town and not the corrupt ones that are still in the town. Alright? An officer's job is not about taking lives. It's about saving lives. Whether it's a game or not, I have police officer friends who watch my channel. I've lost police officer friends, state troopers, FBI's. I've lost them pretty much every department you could think of. I've lost a friend at some point in my life. Okay? I take this as real life. An officer's job is about saving lives and protecting and serving and living up to the code, not taking lives. So, we try to take everybody in alive. Hit me with a snowball. So, that's another thing. Thanks for bringing that up, Rex. He hit me with a snowball. Shots fired. Assault on an officer. I'm sorry. What? It's a fucking snowball. Granted, I understand it could kill you in the game. But in real life, would you shoot a kid if he threw a snowball at you? Fuck no, dude. I've seen officers get out of their cars that were in pursuit and actually join in the snowball fights. Mind you, I wouldn't recommend you do that in real life, but, I mean, hey, those officers had fun. Okay? So basically, that's what I've got tonight for the video of the Florida State Roleplay. We are Pasco County, Pinellas, whatever, I can't pronounce that, I'm so tired. Pinellas, thank you again. Pinellas County, and we are actually going to be probably doing, well, we won't be doing Jacksonville, but we'll be doing one more county, Clearwater PD, and then we're doing one more sheriff's area. So basically, come join us. We are RPing every day. We're working on the server every day. We don't shut the server down as many times as people have posted on the forums. It's basically maybe 2 or 3 times a night, unless we're working on cars. But at this moment, guys, I am signing off for the night. You guys have a great one, and the server is up, so come, join, see what we have. Again, I'll say the keys in the video. It's F1 to open up the Mellow Trainer, which you can have access to our vehicles. If you want to have access to our added-on car menus, you have to download Simple Native Trainer 9.8 on GTA 5 mods, and it goes in your GTA 5 directory, your fivem directory, application data area, and then it goes into the plugins folder in fivem as well. And then you will have access to that. If your ELS isn't working with server-side, you will need client-side ELS. Again, we're running client-side and we're working on server-side. Give us some time. We'll have it set up. Yeah, this is going to hell. So basically, guys, that's what I've got. Again, client-side, same as installing the trainer. Just same places, except you need VCFs, which are in my Discord at all times. Again, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for subscribing. I'm sorry about the lack of videos lately, but long story short, my computer's not doing very well. It's actually being a piece of crap right now as well. So, have a good one, and please come join us.